Men in Black 3.
You are. Black 3?
Yes.
Fabulous.
I know.
Are you a monster? Are you an agent? What are you?
She plays a lion. That'd be so cruel.
You play oh, you play the stinky lion?
From the planet Febreze.
It's pretty cool.
You got a cool outfit that you're wearing?
It's a pretty badass outfit. It's a lot of leather, and I do get to rock a rocket launcher.
Sorry, what are you doing afterwards?
I just lost the cool competition. That's the coolest thing I've ever heard.
It's pretty cool.
That is very cool.
I ride a scooter in a goofy helmet. It's as close as I can get to it here.
Men in Black 3 was my first movie, so it was the first time that I had to, I don't think you all realize this, I've never realized this, but you know how when the camera's in front of you and you're acting, you're in the moment, it was the first time I had to act to 3 pieces of tape.
Yeah.
And I got very confused who I was talking to. And the tape is literally, they're like, this is guard 1, this is guard 2, and that's the villain. And they're all like literally this far apart, and you're trying to like not get cross-eyed, right? It was really confusing, and then try to like really be in the moment, and you're like, oh, I've got to give it my all right now. I'm living, I'm here, I'm cross-eyed.
Yeah, you know, I find that not everybody can do it. You know, it's not all autographs and sunglasses. You keep it up, you'll be able to keep those tapes separate in your head. You're gonna get it. Am I wrong? No, you'll figure it out. You're a talented young lady, you're going far.
And so, I mean, with zombie films, like Shaun of the Dead, where does that, is that in the horror genre or the science fiction genre?
It's horror, yeah. I mean, it's very much a horror film.
In America, we were confused by this poster. Do you know why?
Oh, really? Why?
Why? Well, Americans don't know what a cricket bat is.
Oh, yes, yeah.
We were saying, why is that guy attacking zombies with a pizza? What is that about? We
so many people say, they call it a cricket paddle, which is always weird in America.
And given that, you know, it's a low-budget British film, and yet the excitement, because you did end up with your own action figure.
Wow.
Yes.
No, it's a really cool one, too. Now,
Yeah.
I think, is it on now? I think it's on.
Does it do something?
Yeah.
If you get cornered, bash him in the head. That seems to work.
Is that you?
Yes, it is. That's
you.
That's straight from the film. Yeah,
Because we were having some debate in the office because we have a Woody doll.
Yeah.
Right? Now, is this... You listen to this.
Ha ha! Boy, am I glad to see you.
Is that you?
No, it's my brother Jim.
That's so weird, 'cause we were on the internet, somebody said that, and we kind of, oh, that just sounds like a load of old rubbish.
No, it's my brother Jim. They have so many...
There's a snake in my boot.
There's a snake in my boot. There are so many computer games and video things, and Jim he works on those all year long. And they said, you don't want to do this. They said, no, get my brother Jim, you know, he'll do it. So that's my brother Jim.
I genuinely thought that was an urban myth, but it really...
It's true.
Okay.
Absolutely true.
And animation films, I would think, well, that sounds easy. But then I read it's really hard work for you, anyway.
Well, it's fun work because the people are great, but it is very, very hard. Particularly Woody, because Woody is always like yelling, and he's always, you know, he's always doing that. And the way it works, they start working on it, and it takes about 4 years for them to start animating it and get to the final product. So about every 6 months, you go into a recording studio. But you face the booth. The screen is behind you. It's because it's on the lots. And you face the booth. And in the booth are these heads that look like judges at the Olympics, you know? They're just back, and they're in a soundproof, you can't hear them, but they can hear every word you say. So you got a scene where you have to say something like, you're standing, and you have to do 18 variations of something like this. Buzz, if we don't get back there, I'm gonna go absolutely bizarre! That's what you have to do. And you do it every kind of way you possibly can until your diaphragm is busted, your throat is raw, you spit all over the copy, and it's your 4th hour of doing this. And when you go, tell me you're gonna go bizarre! And then you look at the people in the booth, and they're all going... And they almost press the talk back that they could talk. They go, hey, Tom, that was great. could just get some...
We did try, by the way, Nicole, to get... there were some dolls of the Pussycat Dolls, and we thought, oh, we'll get them in.
Yeah.
But they were withdrawn
Yes.
because they were unsuitable for children.
I don't know why.
Why didn't they just sell them somewhere else? They would have gone like hotcakes. Come on.
Come on.